Hello YouTube, Stanley Pacion, Leda, and the SWAN. Legend holds that Zeus was a rake. He had this thing for beautiful earth women. And he had a bag full of tricks. He would use any ploy, anything to satisfy his desire for sex. The god wanted Leda. He wanted her real bad. Yet when he became SWAN, the guise he adopted for this one particular encounter, the landscape of his attire, the white, it blinded him, and for a moment the god stopped. He had to orient himself. And she knew what was in store. Had not the oracle promised? Her community knew her face and body were extraordinary. I want to tell you, Leda luxuriated in her loveliness. No question about it. She had prefigured the experience. She had only sought a role in history. Her vanity, big time. She lived in an era before acknowledgment. She had no idea the 7 deadly sins. Then suddenly the SWAN returned to his purpose. He lowered his neck. He ran his head right through her inviting arms. No resistance there. And his bill, after it kissed her breast, had easily reached underneath her hair, all the way around to the back of her head. Then he tugged at her lobe. He whispered into the drum of her ear. His wings encased both her arms to the shoulders. Once he entered her, when he released himself, he recognized how delightful the feel of his feathers, his enchantment, invigorated his abandon. Verily, had he become SWAN at the very depth of his loins. Later, upon her return to the village, Leda prostrated herself before the shrine of Eros. She thanked Olympus for firing the torch, and when she arose, everyone saw her wanton disarray, heard her boast that she had become pregnant. Such flush was upon her cheeks, she seemed afire with divinity. She announced to all and anyone who would listen, "My baby's name is Helen." With eyes wide open, she saw the Greeks, the heroes at war before the gates of Troy. She knew it was her daughter whose beauty is legend.